top 21. Congratulations for being here. It is, yeah, how about one more time? All right. Way to go. You are continuing to pioneer because we are constantly on the cutting edge of evolution in this company, and you're a part of it now. Even this top 21 event, I call it going to the moon because you know, it's stuff we've never done before, and after we do it, we learn a whole lot about ourselves, right? I mean, that's kind of what this thing is all about. We learn a lot about what we're made of, and we learn new things that we get to use and take with us throughout our business. So thank you for being a part of that.
Right now we got everyone from the different branches, a couple different buildings in Nashville, a bunch of different teams, but all working together to basically beat another region the best that we can, making as many sales, helping as many people at the same time, and just really having a great time while we're doing it. So what I love about US Health Advisors is honestly the endless opportunity to match your worth and how efficient, how hard you want to work. So if you want to work as much as possible and provide so much for your family, you can do that.
So who are our top 21 performers? Well, if we were in a war, and we are, we're in a war against poverty. We're in a war against people who are underappreciated, underpaid, people who give it everything they've got but go home and they still can't pay their bills. We're in a war against women who give it everything they've got but they don't make what they ought to make based on the effort that they're putting in. We're also in a war against health insurance, people paying too much for their coverage. We're in a war against folks who can't find doctors for their plan. We're in a war against people who have really high deductibles and they shouldn't have a high deductible. So our top 21 are the tip of the spear in this battle.
This is one of the biggest events I've been to with the company so far, and from the moment we arrived, they made us feel special. We are at a beautiful hotel. The food has not stopped.
I feel like everybody's really humble here, which is really cool to see people that are doing so well and at the same time constantly have this hunger to learn as if they're still on their first day, which is really awesome, inspiring. And yeah, it's really awesome for me to be around that. I appreciate it.
Being at this event has been amazing. Being around such amazing people, an amazing group of leaders in this beautiful environment where we are able to focus not only on growing our business, but also on each other and helping each other where we can. And just the rewards are amazing. If you work hard, they really reward you. This beautiful space, our amazing dinners, all the swag that we've received is just great. So I'm so grateful.
We have some amazing women here, which the women kind of get forgotten about, but they are total badasses. And like the first day, all the women came up to me to introduce themselves because we're all about supporting each other. So that's been really, really cool experience to have. And just realizing everybody does things differently. So you can pick up little nuggets from everybody just listening to everyone on the phone. So that's been a really cool experience.
You show up, you're being celebrated for being one of the top people in the state. To me, that speaks volumes, but to get here and then they're still feeding you great food, they're gifting you with cool shirts and fleeces, of course. I think it's been second to none. The experience has been great. Again, I get to sit before other people, pretty similar mindsets. They're ambitious, they're hungry. Keeps me charged up, and of course, everything that Andy has done for us. Going out to eat, having a shot of two with us, letting us know he appreciates us, man. It's again, it's been second to none in terms of the celebration and how he's shown appreciation to us and what we do on the daily.
We try to do a woo whenever, we all do it, and that kind of gets everybody, hey, they're beating me, or, I've heard about 10 woos today and I hadn't made one. It's a fun event. You definitely put the grind in and get here if any way possible on the next Top 21 event.
Hey, I like it. $100 lead for me. One of the biggest things I love about this, not only do you get to get all the best agents in the entire region together, but that gives them the ability to collaborate and you get kind of like the greatest minds all together in one space, and the competition and just the ability to work together I think is great.
Top 21, they're working with our teams individually so often, so then they get to see that they're elite amongst our entire region. So they get to be with those guys, and now they feel like they're on this other pedestal. And it's exciting to see when you do that as well. So.
But this is where we're actually putting together 21 of the most successful people within the region to learn each other's skills and even enhance what they already know. And it's an ability also for us to kind of feel the love of the company and how much we are backing them, and I think it's really special.
Very, very cool thing to be included in, to win. I would argue that this is the trip to win of the year for the state of Tennessee, just because it is so exclusive, and it's a really cool thing to be a part of, and everyone that made it this year deserves every bit of it, and it's very exciting.
The biggest fulfillment for me really comes from not only just helping that person, understanding that's gonna put food on my table and help to pay the bills, but beyond that, again, when it becomes less about the money and more about the mission of helping other people every day, which is, again, what our company really stands for.
It was a crazy turn of events, but I was a fitness coach before this, and for a mom of 2 kids, this has just been life-changing, to say the least.
So one of my favorite things about working here, especially after working at multiple other sales gigs, is this is all about you. What you put into it and what you take out of it. If you invest in yourself and then get lazy, you've hurt no one but yourself. And so because of that, the leadership and the work environment is always super positive.
I think one of the biggest things that separate a average producer and a monster producer would just be simply a confidence thing, and not just confidence in how they carry out their day-to-day business operations, but the confidence they project when having a conversation with their clients. One of the big things that I've recently been able to communicate is how much opportunity outside of the opportunity this company gives you, in the sense of the structure of the company, that I am entrusted to lead and grow 25 human beings. And that is growing my capacity in so many areas of my life that are going to transcend for the rest of my life.
I'm excited to have the opportunity to work with other people that want to help other people every day, and make some money together, but also have a mission of helping others and just work together. So yeah, and some good food and some good times as well. So.
These types of events always challenge me and push me to work harder and to do better, which only furthers my business, my team under me, and of course, my family's outcome as far as that goes. So the challenge is super exciting, and of course, just to have fun, because all these people here, I mean, not only are they all badass riders, for lack of a better term, and businessmen and women in their own right, but I mean, they also know how to have fun and party. So it's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be lots of work hard, play hard. That's for sure.
blessed that this is the first place I stepped into, just because it is the best. I mean, there's just, by far, when it comes to, you know, what we're selling to what we can make and the opportunity that way and the growth, it's nothing else comes close.
It's Tuesday night, and since Sunday, we've worked really hard. We've competed, we've had a lot of fun, we've eaten really well, but our guys have really enjoyed being together and learned a lot from each other, shared a lot. And so really excited about what's going to happen here, because this group of people are our future leaders if they're already not leaders. And we're really excited about what it means for our future.